K equals.
Boom. How's it going? Welcome to a stream. What day is it today? Wednesday. It's been a little while. It's probably been about a week since I've had the chance to stream. I had an event that I was running late last week that ate all my time last week, basically. And then a weekend of recovery, and then, well, a couple of days of catching up at work, and then here I am. So, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I thought we'd just do something a bit different, keep it a bit simple here, and play some chess. So I made quite a good start this week in the Players Club, whatever it's called, Players Leagues, which seem to basically just reward the number of games you play. You get points for every win, but you don't lose points for a loss. So it's just about how many wins you can accumulate in a given week. And at the moment, I played quite a lot of chess whenever it was at the end of the weekend or something, or on Monday, I can't remember. So I made quite a good start in that respect with the old Players League thing. So we've kind of got like a weird, nearly Stafford Gambit thing here, except we lost that middle pawn. Oh, okay, and they won a queen trade straight away. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Other than that, though, I think our position's quite good. Like, why don't we bring the rook here? Or we just straight up plonk our knight there and just immediately go for it, because they're probably going to try and castle next move. They've already got 2 on that, so our rook doesn't tip the balance there. Yeah, let's just do that. So yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting, bit of a different stream today. But we're going to just try and bang out as many wins as we can. Our blitz rating at the moment is 798. Not amazing. Oh, look, we can take the bishop pair there. That's good. Let's do that. And I guess we come away with a pawn. And also kind of denying them castling for now as well. I guess they can kick the bishop away quite quickly with the knight. Actually, probably not there, but there. They could kick us away. There we go. As predicted. And I think we do want to run away. Probably to here, because then we kind of hold the knight to that pawn. But yeah, like, I'm not amazing at chess, but I'm much better in slower games, but I've been working on fast games. I think my rating for, like, slower games is more like 1300. But, yeah, for quicker games, it's nowhere near that good. So, yeah, we're going to the bishop's going to continue to just be kicked further and further back here. Trying to work out if we want to go this way or that way with it. Probably this way, because I can see more opportunity to hit the king this side. Or indeed, we just hit the knight straight away. Thinking about our own king. Oh, there we go. Just blundered a piece for me. Thank you. Thinking about our own king's safety, though. I'm wondering if we push them forwards and bring this rook out and try and get down into this corner here, because we're definitely going to stop their king from getting over to that side. With our bishops where they are right now. Let's at least bring that back. We need to worry about time a little bit. This move here might be coming. Okay, they've gone to castle anyway. That seems like a mistake, because they're not particularly well defended there. Very tempted to try and take this pawn, but we're not ready to do that yet. I think what's best is to start pushing these pawns actually and to try and get rid of this guy. Aha. Guess we'll just come back then. Maybe we can squeeze the bishop into that space there. Actually, would be quite a nice and quite safe place, almost like defended by their pawns, so their rooks can't hit me. Yes, I think there, this bishop is like controlling some key squares around the king, but it's also very hard for them to attack, being that they don't have a dark square bishop anymore. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks good for us. It's a shame that we can't walk this guy up there. Why don't we do this, then this, then this, then this? Oh, I'll just take that, I think. Free pawn is a free pawn. It does mess our structure a little bit, but if we put a rook here, then there's a fork on the way. Okay, not anymore. Rather, they just want to trade everything off. That's fine by me. Oh, dear. Okay, yeah, we just lost a piece. I didn't see that discovered check coming. That was a mistake on my part. Hopefully they forget to move their bishop, but I doubt it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. We're still up a couple of pawns material-wise. And I think we can put our king on that black square there. The dark square there is good because the bishop is a light square bishop. I'm going to do this. The threat being that I would put our rook there. Oh, no, no, no. I don't. Oh, I nearly pre-moved my bishop into a suicide. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, yeah, they saw it. Fine. Well, let's just continue to solidify our position. I'll do that and just try and break down. Although I suppose, like I said, these pawns are actually kind of defending our bishop nicely in a weird way. That doesn't do much. Let's do this with a view to pushing that pawn next go. Okay, we are really, really down on time. I just had a look and it doesn't look good. So we just need to move immediately every time now. Okay, that was a blunder. A little bit. Oh, that definitely was a blunder. Yeah, see, this is the thing. As soon as I start making quick decisions, they're bad. Just the way it goes. But we can push this pawn along up here. Oh, we lost on time there, but I think they should have just... Huh. Okay, anyway, they won on time. Damn it. Go again. You have to be faster this time. Wow, this guy wants to be fast as well. Okay, cool. So look, here's what I'm talking about. Here's the Champion League that we're in right now, so we can get some information on it. Can we? I don't know. Wait, hold on a second. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just try and get the info. Oh yeah, look, this is actually the page I did want to show you. So you start with the Wood League, and the top 20 in the Wood League each week upgrade to Stone and Bronze and Silver. So there's not even a limited number of places, and you can never be demoted. But in the Champion League, only the top 1 player will get promoted to Legend. And then when you're in the Legends League, player in the Legend League, join the Legends Club and participate in special events with prizes. So that's the goal. That's what we're aiming to do here, hopefully. Now, how do we see where we are? My division. So here you can see I've got 342 trophies, or whatever they call them, points, which is all from playing Blitz. You get more points for a win from Blitz than you do from like Bullet, for example. But I think you get even more points in Rapid. Not sure about Arena. Nobody seems to play Arena. Anyway, so we're nicely in the lead, and it's going to go off until Sunday, basically. So, yeah, we kind of need to keep the lead going. But each win in Blitz gets us about 9 points. So we're like 10 wins ahead of second place at the moment. So, yeah, let's get a load more wins, right? Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we've got white this time. Cash. I don't really know any openings either, like specifically, but I think last time we streamed chess, someone told me that this pawn, preparing this pawn, is the Rui Lopez, which is like, I've heard of all the openings, but I've never like learned them. Do you know what I mean? So the names ring a bell, but I don't know what they actually do or mean. But yeah, we'll do this for a bit. I think this evening I'm going to stream from the Serious Firmacraft server again, because we haven't done that in a while, and that's definitely my agenda for the sort of prime time streaming spot this evening. But I thought for the daytime today we'd do something a bit fresh and a bit different. So this pawn is getting over attacked. Like, it had like 2 attackers and we didn't even have 1 defender on it. So I think best to just take, maybe. Is the problem that they now push this pawn and there's nowhere for the knight to go? Maybe not. So now I think we should take there. I suppose they can take that one. We want to kind of try and defend that pawn sooner rather than later, maybe. With a move like that. But they've got to deal with the knight threat first, so they're not going to take this pawn now. But the knight could come in here. That's quite a nice space for it defended. Okay, I think that's not a great space for the knight. Okay, bear with me. I don't know if this is strategically sound or not. It seems good. Let's do that and just completely end that bishop's dreams of developing ever into something good. I like that too. I think we just take that. And again, then we can push that pawn soon. I think I'll develop the knight while blocking the check, which they might just take. They might just want to trade those straight away. But yeah, I think I want to push this pawn again and have this nice little structure right in front of their right in front of their bits. That queen isn't really doing anything there. Let's push the pawn as planned. Now it's got two defenders there. That's quite nice. That, now the queen is there, is not a blunder as such, but I think we can do a kind of a nice like fork type situation here. Let's just check where that knight can go. It can't really do anything because it's kind of dominated by this bishop, apart from retreating or taking this. Now that there's 2 attackers on that, we've got 2 defenders, so it's still not worth it for them. Let's start with this move. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, no. See, this is the problem. The problem is I'm bad at this game. Okay, that was such a stupid thing to have like calculated so deeply and then just done like blundered the queen right at the end. Well, it wasn't that deep a calculation in the grand scheme of things, but you know what I mean. For me, it was. We spent quite a long time thinking there. To just blunder the queen was ridiculous. I still don't think our position is terrible because these pawns are so cool. But they're neither of those are defended anymore, actually. Oh, that one is. But that one isn't. So it doesn't look good down here. Let's do this because we've got so much control over that square there. They take, we take, they take, we take. Like they're not gonna involve the queen. Right, and then this. Oh, if only we could somehow get another defender on that. Let's castle. And then hopefully we can get a rook there and move this back and okay. The less said about that the better. That game had two huge blunders in. Why didn't I look at the attack? Oh well. It would be cool if we my rating has been rising recently, so it'd be cool if we could like get comfortably into the mid 800s. I was at like 860 yesterday, I think, for a bit. I think my peak is 8 something like that, 870, 880 for blitz. So obviously I'm not very good. Do that. This pawn is hanging, but their knight is under attack, so they're not going to take this pawn just yet, I don't think. I feel like we kind of threw that last game, though. We had, like, in the opening, I think we came out way better. We had, like, a much nicer formation. Or position, or whatever you want to call it. We just take the knight. Just take the free knight. I mean, there's that coming, yeah. But we can easily defend that. I was going to say like that, but then knight takes. It's not clear. And we don't want to defend it with our queen either. So actually, it's not the easiest thing to defend. I think it is going to have to be this. And they probably will take with the knight. But I'm also looking at this fork we can hopefully set up right here. Also, nice that they decided to trade off the bishops rather than take the bishop pair. Right, so our queen is under attack here. This knight is also threatening to fork there. So we need to move the queen to somewhere where it can still defend that spot. And I think the best place for it is going to be right there. We're defending this square, but we are also preparing to fork here. And if they don't see that, they saw it. Yeah, okay. I thought they would, but if they didn't, that would have been something quite spectacular. But now we can kind of get our own checkmate threat going. Oh, but wait. Oh no, yeah, no, that's fine. And we're still defending this square from their threatening that there. Ants, how you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. We'll do that. So we'll block the attack on our queen, but we'll also attack the knight, because I want to get rid of this knight being right in the middle of our bits is not nice. Free knight. The pawn is still defended twice, so by us, so they still can't even take that pawn, which is pretty good. Yeah, fine, I'll have it. I hope they take this full trade, and then we'll be the only one left with a bishop, which would be nice. Yep, especially because we're ahead on material anyway. Trading off pieces is not very wise on their part. I think we'll also castle here, which gives us the benefit of the rook looking down that line. And we could probably move the queen back to like fully encase the king, but also to just pile up pressure. Because we've also got that, yeah. Yeah, that's looking quite dangerous. We'll do that, which also defends this, that their rooks just pointed themselves at. But yeah, the main threat here is like... Yeah, we go in bishop first. Not only because the bishop was under attack. We do that. They move there. It's the only legal move. Then we move there. The only legal move is they take with their queen, and then we checkmate. It's done. Only legal move is to take. And then we take and we win. Yeah. Woo! Oh, thank you. No. So yeah, if we're trying to get this champion league thing won this week, we'll no doubt be doing quite a lot of chess streaming, because we need to keep this up. We basically need to be getting, 15, 20 wins every day. Something like that. Between now and Sunday. Go on, take it. Let's get a little Stafford Gambit going. This is one opening I do know. We're going to get this same thing happen again probably. They take there, and then we put here, and they take there. We get a kind of Staffordy slight variation where they just have less pawns at the front. And they're going to do that again. That's what the people did last time as well. I still think this is a better position for us than it is for white. But maybe it's not. Why don't we, afterwards, we'll analyse this position and see if it's worth us going into this or not. Because I don't actually know if it is or not. Let's try something a bit different here. We've got that pawn defended this time. Let's line up with the king straight away. They'll probably castle, I'm guessing. Which will put us in check. But we can deal with it quite quickly and easily. That or that. Oh, they didn't go for the castle. They just went for the check. Interesting. Well, this would be a mistake. Yeah, because it would be, yeah. So I think this is the better move. It's like doubly defended and stuff. This one's also pointing at a spot that we probably want to exploit later. Like, probably like right now. So I need to be careful here because we can fork both rooks. As you can see, if you're just joining, our rating's around the 800 mark. That did not solve the problem. They're going to lose a rook here. They're going to no doubt lose that one. I guess they can choose to move that one somewhere else. Interesting. Does this affect us? Ah, yes, because we can't move this guy out of the way to block. And if we go here, takes. We're just in the same spot, but we've lost 2 pawns. So I think what we have to do is block with the rook. Because we're going to win a rook back in a moment anyway. So we do that. And now we're still going to win our rook back, but we've taken their bishop. So that is still better for us. Right? Because the whole point was they were trying to get out of this rook fork. So we sack a rook, take their bish, and then we... Admittedly, we lose the knight, but overall it's equal points-wise, but we kept the bishop pair. I think that's better for us. Now we'll line up here. I'm guessing this bishop's going to come to there or something. No, it didn't. Interesting. Okay, well, we can check. And then I want to do this and just start putting. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's start putting as many of our pawns on white squares as we can to undermine their light square bishop, right? They can't take. Oh, they could take there. Yeah, that looks risky for us. Let's do this and offer the trade, because I'd be more than happy with that. Could have had a check. Oh, really? Oh, dear. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of things I miss on the way. Okay, so no bishop pair for us anymore. But still, bishop to their knight isn't bad. Just take the pawn with the king. There's no, like, forks or anything weird going on if we do that. Okay, yeah, we lose that one. Fine with that. We're going to lose another pawn somewhere here. But if they just... No, they haven't quite blundered yet. Let's do this and just get fruity with it. If they want to take some of our pawns, go for it. Do this. Threatening a check in a minute. I think we should push this pawn here because it's like very over defended. It's looking nice. Let's do that. They'll run and grab that, I think. That's fine. We can do this. And then this. It does look kind of scary for them, this position, I think. I mean, it's hard for me to tell. I'm not a good enough player to be able to tell what's going on. Okay, yeah, so now they've added a defender there. But we can kick the knight away like that, right? It can either go back to where it was, which wasn't a good spot for it, or it can get taken. Yeah, I think this looks okay. Oh, right, I see. Yeah, no, like... Oh! Did I mean to do that? No, I didn't mean to do that, obviously. Let's move back to that spot. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It's game over now, isn't it? Because we're going to lose our... Oh, we don't have to lose our bishop. But yeah, I think that was the blunder. That's the blunder that lost us the game. We're going to win a pawn here, maybe? Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, well. Straight on to the next game. Oh, interesting. Let's defend it with a pawn, then. And then... Okay, they're trying it. I nearly fell for that. They've got 3 attackers, we've got 2 defenders. We can't add another defender. Let's take them. Huh. Let's take again. Force the king to move into an awkward spot. Let's do this. Attacking the bishop and preparing some kind of nice discovered check. Maybe that's a good idea. We'll block with the bishop. As soon as I played that move, I saw that they've got that discovered check going. So we lose our queen, basically. There's no way of... I'm just going to resign this match. God damn it. Surprising. Okay, well, let's just develop normally. The dream here would be to get the knight to there and then put the bishop there. And kind of like fork the king and queen, right? That's the plan. Okay, yeah, that pawn stops the knight from getting too close. We also, like, our knight's pinned to our queen at the moment anyway. Okay, so I'm starting to think what I want to do is come out the other way with my queen, which then frees up the knight as well to do some more interesting stuff. Like, although we're going to leave the knight very undefended here with these sort of battering like so. But that's cool. Let's get the queen out the way. And that. Looks more scary than theirs because we're on the same squares as the king. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Alright, this looks scary, right? Or does it just look like me getting my queen trapped? Can't tell. Do we want to keep our bishop? Yeah, I think, and keep our pawn structure as well. Yeah, I think that's better. It's better for us to do that. Let them get away with that one. Did I consider that? Not really. Okay, let's start pulling some punches of our own. Didn't really think about that properly, did I? Because we can't even take that pawn now, so we have to come back here and then get ready for that. Which isn't really that exciting. If we'd have pushed a few more pawns beforehand and had a pawn there, it'd be totally different. Okay. That's fine. Let's take the free bishop. They just blundered their queen. Woo! Nice. All right, cool. At this level, it really is just, can you get through a game without like blundering really hard, and you tend to win. The problem is getting through a game without blundering really hard is something I've not mastered yet. But if we can do it, usually they do. Usually somebody else blunders, right? Z-Man, how you doing? You alright? Let's put that there. And then we can get ready for like some kind of weird discovered attack on the queen. Yeah, that doesn't help because I can just do this and they have to move their queen now to somewhere. Those squares aren't options for them. Wow, they just... That's a mistake because now I can attack the bishop with a pawn and now they have to deal with both. So that kind of counterattack on my queen backfired straight away because they can't, now they can't defend both. Well, I suppose they could. They can... Well, they'd have to run the queen somewhere, like here maybe to defend... the bishop's already defended, but it's attacked by a pawn. That's the point. They're losing material now. Good. The plan will be that they'll gain back the knight after they've taken this, yeah? So I guess what we want to do is first trade the knights. And we can force that trade with this. But they can't take with the queen, so the queen will have to remain where it is. They'll have to take with the pawn, which will ruin their pawn structure slightly as well. And then we can do that, and we're up material. And of course, they're probably going to play some kind of a check with the queen now. But I think that would be an error too. Okay, no, they just want that pawn. That's fine. I'd like to get castled, so I think I'm actually going to do this. Because even if they end up like, yeah, blocking, or if they could have worse, they could have blocked with the queen, but our queen's defended, it's all good. And then this, if we castle here, yeah, they're not attacking there, so that's good. Because that's the weak spot when you castle queenside. You have to one more turn to move the king over, but this looks very good, because now we can do... Surely there's some other kind of discovered strategy here, because we're lined up with their queen, right? So if we put this bishop somewhere interesting, like there, we're probably going to win this pawn next turn. Okay, well they missed the fact that we were getting their queen. Even better. That's why, see, again, at this ranking level, discoveries are so important. My problem is always time. Like I was saying this at the start of the stream, but if anyone just joined us, my blitz rating is not great at like 800-ish, But for slower games, my rating's more like 12, 1300. So I definitely understand the more advanced strats, but it's just about being fast enough to pull them out of the bag in a blitz game. This looks nice. No, wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, do you see this? Oh, no, it wouldn't have been mate, because I can defend like that. Okay, good. My king is, yeah, vulnerable. Let's take the bishop. Yeah, if our king was over there, then this would have been mate. So it's good the king is actually close enough that it can provide defense to the rook if the rook comes back. But we've got to sort this out down here. The easiest way will be to bring the knight to here, which adds another defender to that square. Yeah, see, this looks dodgy now. Oh, they resigned. Oh, right, yeah, because if I just took there, they would have been forced to trade because they would have been pinned. So they wouldn't have been able to come down and deliver the checkmate anyway. And then this is hanging, and yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess for them. All right, cool. That's another win. Next game. But yeah, those discovered attacks often get missed at this ranking, which is kind of nice to know. And I'm relatively new to playing blitz anyway, really. This is fine because we're defending that pawn. We can do this because the queen doesn't have that move because of the knight being there. If you castle long, watch your B pawn. Little boy was hanging for a bit. Okay, yeah. I always think it's the A pawn if you castle long that is the scary. That's the one that's really weak. But yeah, I guess castling long just in general is just like less tight, isn't it? So now again the same classic checkmate's being threatened, but we can defend it with the knight there. And then next, oh yeah, I wanted to put my knight there, but they've clearly foreseen that. Let's 3 on there. We don't have 2. Yeah, so let's do this. And I think it would be like pawn here, bishop here, pawn there, like something like that. Yeah, and the bishop arrives just in time. Not really, though. Not really in time because of this issue here. So if we were to castle, that would solve it. Let's castle. And then the knight doesn't have its games anymore because the rook is there. And I'd happily take a knight and a bishop for a rook in that trade. Castling long can be aggressive and fun. You just got to be a bit more careful. Yeah. That's wise words, I think. Let's now do that. No, actually, let's not. Let's first. I need to make a decision quicker than this. Let's just mess about with their queen. The bishop's not hanging. It's fine because of this knight. And now with only 2... Yeah, now we can do this because they've only got 2 attackers there and we've got 2 defenders. Although this defender is overworked now. Damn, yes, they saw that it was overworked, I think. And I saw it too late. Trying to see if there's any kind of counterplay, like strategy I can employ at that point. There isn't really. So let's just do this and hit the bishop. Their queen probably comes and takes the pawn now. She's starting to look a bit ugly. Oh, and they got a fork there as well. Damn it. Okay, well we'll take the bishop. It's not a proper fork because we can turn it into trades. As long as there's somewhere for this guy to retreat to. It looks like the only place for it to actually retreat to is back here. Yep, that's the case. Again, unless we have some kind of counterplay strats, but I can't see them, so let's just run away. We're down on time. We've got like half the amount of time they do. This is my problem. This is what my problem is with Blitz. I feel like given enough time, I would beat all these players. Obviously, because the rankings are low, but yeah. Okay, let's get this bishop out of dodge so that this knight is no longer dependent on defending it. It's got like a nice little double attack going on here, so we can do that. That also then. Oh no, it's. Oh no, we just blundered it. Okay, well they didn't want it. They didn't want it. This is all looking rather terrifying now, though. Let's do that. That's a good move because they're obviously going to want to move their queen off of the file. But if they do, then I checkmate. Right, interesting approach here. They're just prolonging the inevitable with that move, though, because we can just take with the king and the situation remains the same. They're in the same predicament where that is checkmate, but the queen is like pinned to the checkmate threat. Vel. Welcome. Yeah, see, they kind of had to do that. It's unfortunate for them, and I guess they've calculated they'll at least get a rook out of it that way. In fact, yeah, it's quite a big threat this now because I'm actually going to put my king in front of the pawn. I think it's safest there, and it stops the pawn. If we put the king back there, for example, the pawn would advance and fork us. Let's put the queen out here somewhere. They'll probably go for this trade now. And then they'll push the pawn. But then I'll put the rook at the back. They didn't push the pawn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately just get our bishop into position, defending that square. We've got 30 seconds left. This game is here for us to win. Didn't they just blunder that? I should have taken. This game is for the winning now. We just need to play quick enough in this last 30 seconds to get the checkmate, which I think we can do. Take the pawn. Now they can go here and get a discovered check on the queen, but then we can take it, and if the only other square they could do that is there, which is not free. But we just blundered our queen for some other reason somehow. Okay, I don't think we're winning this anymore. Oh yeah, definitely not winning this anymore. Oh no, I just stopped the defender. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not winning this. Oh, I just okay. See, can you see how it's time? That there's always the thing that I always lose because of time. Will they notice my knight is hanging? They noticed it that time. All right, fine. GG. Next. Next game. We should have won that one, man. I feel quite cheated from that one. Quit pre-moving. It's just when I'm running out of time. I don't like to do it generally. Let's just put our queen straight back where it came from. I'm going to try and get castle kingside quickly here because we're quite open at the front. Which is good for getting pieces out, but... Okay, with that pawn out of the way, let's pin the knight. And then let's castle. Let's get the knight there already, ready to kind of pressure these squares. Okay, let's run away again immediately, I guess. Yeah, just gonna run away again. Dope. Put our bishop there next, I think, and then advance the pawn. Let's hopefully get the trade done here, and we can get our rook out. Idea is queen here to threaten that. Okay, this looks juicy now, because I can come here and it's going to look more than anything. Wait, hold on though, isn't that knight just hanging? Oh no, it's only hanging once I get rid of the pin on the queen. But now we're attacking the knight. Hopefully they focus on that and not on this. Okay, interesting. I didn't really consider they could do that. But that's fine. Let's take with the pawn and get our rook out. Okay, yeah, our structure is completely blown though. Got doubled pawns all over the place now. Never mind. Let's do that. We'll force them to trade queens with us, not the other way around, because then we'll sort out our pawns a little bit. If they come and take this pawn, I think that's the thing we want to prevent. We want to defend that pawn. So let's do that. No, because then the knight's hanging. No, the knight's not hanging. Yeah, let's do that. The other thing we could do is move the bishop back here and the king up. Would create quite a nice structure. Let's do that. Let's do that. Again, this is another position where if the bishop got taken there, that would be fine because it would sort out our pawns. I'm just going to try and play quickly. I don't need to calculate this. If they take, we take. And then if they want to trade here, they can trade there as well. Their king's looking quite safe on a white square, and we've only got a dark square bishop. I think it's time to get the king involved. This knight is kind of trapped, like it can only really go to that square there, which is quite nice. The ideal spot for our bishop is there, so let's do this. The knight may just immediately take opportunity to come here. No, it didn't. Okay. So let's do that. Oh, but then this pawn hangs. Let's do that first. Thought that was coming. Ah, the fork. I shouldn't have played that move so quickly. Probably time to resign. Let's resign this one. Damn it. God dang it. Around move 20, their bish was hanging. Oh, damn. 7th rank. Yeah. Classic. That's a good spot. Yeah, I didn't notice a hanging bishop though, so that's my bad. I don't really want to do that. Let's do that. Because if they go for the trade, that would be quite nice for us. I would have thought. Do I ever analyze my games? No. Very, very rarely. Castle. I think that's fine. I don't mind having the rook unleashed here, because now there's some mad tactics where we do that and we suddenly we get 3 attackers on that pawn, although they are defending it with that bish. But if we move the knight, our queen is hanging. I can see that they'll want to move this pawn. I think tactically one of the best things we can do is to just prevent this pawn from coming forwards and lock the bishop off of that diagonal. You got very good foundation, but just sometimes missing a couple of little points and ideas. Yeah, I have thought like I should just actually get some legit training, because it's like all like self-taught. It's just a mess. But now that can't happen, I think the next thing to do is to put the queen here, preparing for the knight to go there, because then it'll be defended. And then we'll have all the fun of the fair that we spoke about a minute ago, right? Yeah, they can see it coming. Well, whether the knight goes there or not, let's put the knight just anywhere. There are 3 defenders on here, though, so 3 attackers isn't enough. So we actually need a 4th. So none of it quite works yet. So let's bring more pieces into the party. A matter of practice. Looking at analysis is great for that. Yeah, I can imagine if I was a bit more structured, that would help. I'm thinking this knight can come here maybe, or it could go like... Yeah, it could be like that, and then when they take, then we go here. I don't know. Alright, let's trade them. I thought I had a plan for this. Oh yeah, my plan for this is to do that. Oh, it does. It gave their pawn a way out. We were thinking about that a minute ago. That's the other thing, is like I think about things and then I just forget about them a minute later. Classic. I think that's pretty good. Attacks the bish. It's well defended. Bloody blah. Could even be an idea to sacrifice it here to get the bishop in. Like that. As soon as they take... Okay, they're actually going for it. That surprises me because now we're like really pumping, right? Safe Z, man. Enjoy work. Thanks for joining us. Peace. Peace. Just moving the queen up to here would create some interesting things happening. Ooh. That's interesting in itself. So what would happen here? It would be take. Presumably they'd take. Then we would take. Then take. Yeah, it doesn't work. We would get pummeled there at this point. I like the thought of moving it down to here. Because we're attacking the pawns. But we're still keeping pressure on there. And we are probably allowing some room for this to happen later. Could just take that pawn right now. Then we lose our bishop. Retreat the bishop first. I guess they'll do that next. But then we just do that. And now the rook's in trouble. And so is that pawn. So that's looking good. Need to go get some water. Right. Mistakes have been made. Now there is only 2 defenders on that. So we can just go bang. And now, bang. Things are looking ugly for them. Actually, not that ugly. I thought it would look uglier. It doesn't look as ugly as I thought. Why is it not ugly? Still looks good for us, though. I like my queen being here, I think. Attacking that pawn. It's kind of lined up with that one if that one wants to push as well. So it's sort of preventing this pawn from pushing. It's kind of forcing that one to push, really. The only thing I don't like about that square is it's not attacking this one here. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's that scary. Over here. I want to put a rook there. I'm going to do it. Just one on the back rank here is still enough to prevent us being mated or anything. And yeah, that looks scary for them now, right? Yeah, they're like a couple moves away from being mated, I think. How do they do it? Because it's like basically whatever their next move is, we can go there, their king goes there, queen there, and it's done. So they need to kind of bring their queen back to here, maybe. Or, Yeah, I think that's it, really. I think that's what they have to do. Because everything else is just suicide. Yeah, they're probably just going to let the time run out. I think they're probably one of these bitter people who, instead of resigning, just sit and wait for the time to run out. Oh, okay. No, they want to have some fun. I'll take with the queen, I think. Check. Oh, checkmate. Yeah. Done. Nice. They want a rematch? Nah, I tend to not go for rematches if it's a close fought game, which that one was. If I like hammer them and they want a rematch, then I'll say okay. I like this start we've made. The knight can't really come back. The pawn comes, I'll take it. We'll just sort of dismantle this side before they've even got going. So we'll pull back here. How about that? That looks quite nice. If they want to take, be my guest. Because I'd love my knight to be sat there, actually. My knight could come in and sit there too if there was one defender on that square, but there isn't at the moment yet. But let's put our queen there and prepare for the knight to come in. I think they're just thinking about winning the pawn. And if they take it, I'm fine with that. Okay, interesting. Let's do that. They've got to take it with that knight, really. If they take it with this one, I just come swooping in. Oh, they took it with the queen. That is interesting. There's so much to think about here. Hold on. I really want to get into a position where my queen is hitting this pawn, but there's no trade on for them. But I can't see where that is. I think I have to actually retreat quite far before I get that position. So this pawn is still pinned. Oh, I need to make a decision. Let's just do that. Can't see what the move is. They're going to come down here, I think, probably. Be good to castle before they get a chance to do that, if we can. Yeah. That move is savage. There's so much going on for them here. The rook will have to move to here to further back up that, and then we just take the pawn. Easy. My gut tells me to just take this, and we need to start making faster moves. I think we've got a better position here. I'll have to take with the knight. And if we can just get rid of that knight, we can win the queen, right? But I don't think we can. At least not quickly. So we just have to queen trade, I think. And then castle. And surely our position is better here. Maybe not. All their pawns are advanced. But more broken up, right? Whereas our pawns are 2 groups of 3. And yeah, they're not castled yet. Got a bit more development. Weird. Okay, so now we can win at least a bishop. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking. Let's put it there before they stop me. There's a fork being threatened here. I would say the best move is that to prevent it. Maybe. They didn't see it. Amazing. I was going to try and pre-move that, but actually let's take Z-Man's advice. Let's not pre-move unless we have to. Unless we're really up against it time-wise. But yeah, easy. Take those winnings. We need to get this bishop into the game somewhere, but let's do that. Although that kind of benefits them because, oh yeah, that really does benefit them. That's stupid. Okay, but now we can do this and pin the knight. Ah. Damn. Okay, well, that's fine. So we trade. Trade. There's nothing else clever we can do, is there? No. Take that. We're definitely in the best position here. What is this knight thinking? "30 seconds, we're down on time though. No! Oh, no! that I should have... It's just time. It's just time, bruv. Like, I can beat all these people. I can beat them all, but I just need to be faster. Ugh. Alright, come on. Let's play fast this game. Fast but accurate, obviously. My favourite combination. I'm going to go for a little fianchetto here. Let's get nice and safe early doors. And knowing that we're doing that, we could also mess around with this bishop in a minute. If they take here, they're causing us problems, so we'll take. I don't mind a knight sitting there for a moment. Then we can go like that and unleash. Also threatening some kind of fork here later, maybe, if we can get rid of that bishop first. Also, just generally, if we plonk our queen there, then it's starting to look quite scary for them as well. We can just take with check. And then either they block here and then we get our fork, so they won't do that, or they block here and then we take it and it's still check, or they move and then we fork and win the queen. They're totally screwed. This is like game over for white already, isn't it? They're totally screwed. Oh, I suppose we don't win the queen in this scenario. We fork and they take, and then we win the rook for a knight. Just wondering if there's any way. No, I don't think we can't like somehow snag the queen. I don't think they'll go for a queen trade here, but we probably should. And then once they've... Oh, yeah, they've actually got a few people defending that square. Fair enough. Maybe I should have just moved the bishop all the way back to here, actually, because then it's still controlling that spot, you know? Let's do the same thing with the queen then, I guess. Also, having a defender down there is looking pretty nice. I think I might still remove this bishop somewhere else. Could put it there, actually. And kind of just like cause some nuisance and then potentially even think about bringing it back. Because the queen now controlling that one square that the king can escape from is looking quite nice, really. Okay. I will go there. Maybe I should have gone there. See, this is cool now because blocking the defender means the bishop's now under attack. Which doesn't seem like they saw. Oh, I guess because that's mate. So we need to do something about that first, which would be probably best to do that. Sure, let's do that. We're ahead on time. That's good. We got to try and just make sure we're always staying ahead on time so that if it gets to an end game, we're winning. Because we've lost a few end games we should have won just because of time. Wow, they went for it. That looks scary, but it isn't. And that is hanging. Considering that, but that would have led to checkmate. That wouldn't have been good. Right, this guy really wants to come back here. And that actually wants to come to there, I think. And they're soon to be in some trouble. Like if we move our queen to there. Okay, yeah. They went for that. So now I think this. This knight is hanging as well. Maybe we should have just taken the knight. In fact, almost definitely should have just taken the knight. Wow. Yeah, cool. Let's do the trades. Because at this point, we can take the knight. Right, and now... Well, now that they're not looking hot here, that's checkmate. If they don't keep us in checks the whole time or retreat. Right, there we go. Oh, right, they've got the defense there, of course. Okay. Still. It's looking inevitable now. Okay, we're in check again. Oh, I wish my rook had been there. Should have maybe taken that pawn at that point. It's nice being the one who's winning on time. Just making sure there's no way that we can end up accidentally stalemating here. I don't think so. There we go. Woo! Great. Okay, this is a good start because they've basically done nothing, whereas we've got loads of exciting opportunities to develop our pieces now. The first thing we'll do is put a bishop there, maybe. Or maybe there. Because then they can't kick us away straight away, but we can like push this pawn and have some kind of exciting discovery. Okay, no, they don't want us to have an exciting discovery. Well, that's fine, because now there's one less defender over that if it comes out. Let's castle. Hit the king. Prevent them from castling here. They might castle now. They did. It's fine. Let's do that. Weird. Did not expect that. Let's ignore it and push. So if they take, then our knight can come in. That looks nice. Looks juicy. Okay, I think we will take here then. Will we? Nah, let's not. Let's do this. More interesting. We could also move this bishop to there, or put the queen there, which then pins the knight. Yeah, we don't want to put the bishop there because we hang our queen. So let's put our queen there next turn, maybe. Well, they're having a good old think. Oh, damn, I just noticed the time. I think I need to go and potentially collect a child from school in a moment. Let's throw another attacker onto that pawn, and also then... Oh, yeah, yes, good, and it's defended. Yeah, that... Oh, no. No, stop it! Stop! Did it... What happened then? What happened? We moved it there. They pushed that pawn. We moved it up, which was not what we wanted to do. Never mind. Now they've moved that. It's actually fine. Let's just take... This is quite easily defended, like that, while also attacking their queen. I still want to put my queen there. At some point quite soon. That accidental pre-move there is so annoying, we just lost a whole... move, basically. Cryptic, how you doing? Or Cryptic, rather, I remember. How's tricks? I hope you're good. Let's do this. That guy's hanging, but then also next move we can now that we're pressuring this pawn, we can take with the pawn there. And that's looking like they're losing something. The knight is defended, actually. Whereas our knight isn't defended. But if they take it, then we take. 'So, yeah, I guess that's what they're calculating right now. School isn't going well. The holder got arrested. What do you mean by the holder? Who's the holder? Let's do this to sort out our own defensive situation. The person who owns the school. Oh my god. Wow. That is quite a story. I'm not gonna lie. That's an eventful that's an eventful occurrence. Why did the owner of the school get arrested? Let's go right here. Yeah, let's go right here. I'd love to put my knight there at some point if I can free up the room. But I'm also, as soon as we can, we'll take that. The terror group. Wow. High drama at school for you, bruv. Just take it. They'll push. Okay, they didn't push. Oh wow, that's the only spot we can move to. We're about to be mated by bishops, aren't we? No, we got the knight still. The queen and the bishop. We've got loads of people looking at this square. They've got 2. We can add a few here. Oh, if we do that though, then the bishop takes us. So we just add the rook. We don't add the knight as well, unfortunately. But I think if they promote, we take, they take, we take, they take, we take, we lose our queen. It's not great. The only way out is to take with our queen. After all is traded off, that's checkmate. Let's see if they don't notice. Hold on, I could have just done it then. Ah, they noticed it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Look, we do still have this resource. I like this multi-purpose move here to both defend and attack. Okay, it was a bad move. It turns out it was a very bad move. Let's... Oh, now that guy's pinned as well. Damn, let's do that. Okay. I think it's game over now, isn't it? Because they just take and we lose. And we had mate a few goes ago. God damn it. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just taking a very quick break to just work out what I'm doing right now. Hold on. Okay, actually, I've got to go. So we're going to end the stream here. But thank you very much for watching. And yeah, be excellent to each other. Take care. And have a happy Wednesday. And yeah, I'll probably stream some Terra Firma Craft later from the server, from the Serious Firma Craft server. So look out for that as well. So yeah, peace out. Bye.